All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. What are they thinking and feeling? Well, randomly at the bottom of the witches that we're going to use today is the Ten of Cups. So, I mean, there's a little dreaminess kind of thing going on here. It shouldn't surprise anybody from the way the readings have gone this week. Let's shuffle the deck here. I'll tell you, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. All right? All right, let's go. Let's do this. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Yeah, this energy appears to be like around right now, though. I mean, it's short cycle energy for sure that's coming in here today. So, I mean, very near future for some of you, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. One card for our story begins with Aries, ends with Pisces, position 12. I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. So again, like I always say, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. That's why everything is energy, everything is connected. That's why there's no timestamps here. But you all know the drill on the Friday reading. Let's do it. We're done shuffling. Overall energy is temperance. So far, 10 of Cups and temperance. Jesus. Well, today's reading is brought to you by the letter T. That's for sure. Underneath that is the devil. Angel energy cancels out devil energy. The devil energy is crossing the angel energy here. It can't get through. It can't get through. It's part of that, probably part of that Jupiter buoyancy in the energy, the buoyancy that Jupiter is putting in the energy. All right. Our story starts with Aries. Let's do it. Position 1. Where are we going here? What are they thinking and feeling? Queen of Wands. It's one of those ones I wish I could clarify. It's not really a fakey McFakerman energy. It is kind of a... somebody's trying to... Well, it's not that either. It's... Somebody's only thinking about you in terms of appearance. We'll just say looks. It's more than that. I'm not quite sure how to phrase it, but somebody's only thinking about your hot ass. Okay, something along those lines right now. That's all they can think about. Maybe they're horny. I don't know. Maybe. But that seems to be all I'm getting. There's no depth to what they're thinking about. That makes sense. Yeah, see, the devil's trying to get through. Somebody here... Okay, Taurus, position 2. This is going to be one of those readings. Sometimes, we only find out if it's for the greater good. And it's a bit of that. Somebody's thinking about reaching out. Okay, Taurus, position 2. Somebody's thinking about reaching out. Straight up. But it could be because of your hot ass. Again, everything is connected. So it could be because of that. I wish I knew why that devil was there. It can't get through, but it's trying. All right. Position 3, Gemini. 10 of Wands. Somebody feels, is it guilt? Does that feel like guilt to me? I translate feelings into words. So, I mean, is it guilt? I'm not asking you, I'm asking the energy. You ask a question, you get an answer. It is guilt a little bit. Somebody feels guilty about something towards you. That's what they may have lied to you, or may have had to lie to you. Maybe they said, maybe you made plans with somebody you have a soul connection with. I don't know who this is. I don't know. This could be the same energy I usually get for you, but it could be somebody new. If you made plans with somebody and then they called you to cancel, my guess is they lied to you. Okay, I don't know why, but that would be my guess. They're feeling pretty guilty about something they did towards you or told you or something like that. Okay, that's what I got. They may fess up to it in the future. They might. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Position 4. Always something here. It's the theme energy of this cycle. It bookends your hot ass. Okay. 5 of Wands. It's sort of an I can't fight this feeling. There's something this person, I get this a lot in this angle. All your people, but in the Cancer angle, there's in position 4, there's something this person can't get rid of. They won't let, or I should say they won't let go of. I don't know what it is. They won't let go of something. Now, it's probably, this is really fun, it's probably very superficial. It could be a physical type attribute about you. Maybe they don't like the way you dress or something like that. I don't know. It's something very superficial. If it's not that, right? Because I'm sure you dress perfectly. Like, Steve, I dress perfectly. Okay. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you okay, fine. But if it's not that, it's just some petty thing. It's very petty that they won't let go of. They're definitely thinking about it. They're definitely thinking and feeling it. It's stirring them up a little bit. Okay? Leo, position 5. Leo soap opera. I pulled one of those recently. King of Pentacles. Normally I would say somebody's content with the security blanket around them, but I think they're full of crap. I think somebody here isn't attracted to who they're with. I think this might be very specific, but the Leo soap opera often is. Somebody's married or in a relationship with a toxic person. That's the energy I get, okay, for the Leo soap opera, as everybody who watches the Leo soap opera knows. This person is no longer content with that, or they're not attracted to that person anymore. I don't know why. They try to convince themselves that they are. Maybe, and try not to think of attracted in the sense of a hot ass kind of a thing. I mean, it might not be. Maybe the person let themselves go. I don't know. But what really attracted them to that person was this, right? The security, the King of Pentacles, all that kind of stuff. That no longer, it's not an aphrodisiac for them anymore. It's nothing. They don't like it. It's not something that gets them hot anymore. Okay? All right. Virgo, we're asking what they're thinking and feeling. Tomorrow in the weekly reading, we find out what actions they're going to take and we clarify. Right? All right. I'm going to be doing both of these readings very early. Okay? Because I got shit going on here on the weekend. I'm doing these readings very early, so I'm going to be in my Steve radio voice. All right? I like the Steve radio voice. It's nice. I might try to save my voice from now on. I don't know. You never know. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot. All right? King of Wands. Somebody feels like they've lost control of you. I don't know what that means. You know what that means. If you don't, it might be near future influence for you. Somebody feels like they've lost control of you, or they've lost. So you guys aren't showing up here. This is an energy attached to you. It is, I could flip the energy and say that maybe this is how they see you. This is definitely who they are. But this might be how they see you right now. They might think you've changed, or something like that. And I don't know who Virgo is anymore, who Steve's viewer is anymore. Right? You don't have to be a Virgo. Again, this is not your horoscope. We're just splitting the soulmate cycle, a cycle of energy, a circle, a pie, into 12 slices. That's all. Libra, position 7. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Sometimes people's perception can be off. We'll find out what actions they take tomorrow, if they show back up. Libra, position 7. 7 of Cups. A 7 on 7. A 7 and 7. It's that energy I've been talking about all week. It's not you. It's somebody else. You guys know about it because you've been watching my readings, where I said you get something great, but you might want to hold out for something better, right? That kind of a thing. Somebody's doing that with you. Somebody's like, well, I got Steve's viewer in the Libra position. I've got him. I could reach out. I'm into them. But is there someone better? Maybe someone better comes in, right? Maybe it's like an energy I might read if somebody at work has a crush on you, right? But they heard somebody new was coming in next week. They might wait till next week in case that person is better than you, kind of a thing. It's just the energy I warned you about affecting them. And probably because they weren't here to watch the reading, they don't know about it. Okay? And so it's being done to you. Oh, wonderful. My hot Scorpio, position 8. 10 swords. That's you. Right there. That's you. Somebody is, it's a sabotagey energy. Somebody is working against you. They're plotting against you. Now, I don't want you to freak out. Okay, again, the devil is blocked. It's crossing the angel. It can't get past this. You're okay. You're protected. Everybody here is protected. It doesn't matter what this fucker thinks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about this petty thing. It doesn't matter if somebody's waiting for someone better than you. They won't find it. It won't come. You already know about this energy. This person here, someone's plotting against you. You're perfectly fine. You're protected. This happened. This could be something very minor. You know, maybe you're the coffee machine monitor at work, and somebody else is looking to take that position. I don't know. Whatever it is, if you think there's something going on behind the scenes with somebody, it doesn't feel like love. It's not somebody cheating on you or something. Somebody stabbing you in the back. It feels more intellectual or professional. Okay? I don't know. Take it for what it's worth to you. Maybe you're writing a book, right? And somebody else is stealing it. I have no idea. That happens all the time to people, right? It's big time. All right, let's go. Sagittarius, position 9. We'll see what happens. We'll see what actions come out of this tomorrow in the weekly reading. Don't worry. All right, calm down. It's fine. My hot Scorpios should not have knives in them. You'll get the information you need. All right, I'll write that down on my post-it note, my Friday post-it note. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it, always a pain in my ass. Always some weird 11th dimension crap coming in for you. 7 of Wands. Seems like a harmless enough card, doesn't it? 11th dimension crap, Steve. Come on, it's just a 7 of Wands. It is just a 7 of Wands. It seems very, 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 very mild, very harmless. Somebody finds you prickly. Somebody finds you prickly. Somebody attached to you finds you, they're a bit meh about you. They find you a little bit, maybe you've been rude to somebody. Have you brushed somebody off? It might be near future influence. Okay, I'm not a fucking time lord. I often get this energy when somebody brushed somebody off or something along those lines. You know, I don't know. Somebody finds you rude. They may understand why you were rude, but they find you rude. All right? Okay. We'll see what actions they take. They're obviously coming towards you again, or they wouldn't have shown up here. So we'll see what actions they take tomorrow. Capricorn, position 10. 8 of Cups. You got to know when to hold them. I've been singing Kenny Rogers a lot this week. Oh, man. That's why I've been craving chicken all week, too. The Kenny Rogers roasters and shit. Anyway, you have an energy attached to you. We'll find out what actions they're going to take. Who's thinking about just giving up on you. All right? Just thinking about, just fuck it, I'm done with Steve's viewer in the Capricorn position. You know, again, you don't have to be a Capricorn. You might pick up on this. Somebody here might start to not take your calls anymore or something along those lines, or you might not see them around social media too much anymore. Somebody thinking about walking away and taking a break from you. All right? I'm just going to tell you my impression on this energy, and you can make your own decisions. Okay, look, just a talking hand on a video. I think I've said this in your position many times before recently. I think I've said it recently. Fuck them. You know, let them. If somebody, that's always a policy anyway. Don't talk anybody. Don't try to sales pitch anybody into being into a relationship with you or being your friend. You don't need to do that. It's, you know. And you don't want somebody that's only staying because they fell for your sales pitch, you know, which in a lot of ways is what happens. They tend to feel bad. There's a feeling of guilt, and then all right, I'll stay. You're not going to be able to cook if I don't stay. You don't want someone to stay because you can't make a Stouffer's dinner. You know, I mean, at the end of the day here, if somebody wants to walk away, let them. I have a feeling this energy will regret it, all right? I have a feeling they're leaning toward just fading away from you. It's more of a fade out than anything else. Aquarius, position 11. My other wild card spot, you didn't show up here other than when I flipped the energy. So you're probably here. You guys have to show up somewhere, and you are here. There you are, right? You used to be naked. We can't do it anymore, but I'll tell you what. There you are. You were well-groomed. Well, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. It's here. Something you wanted shows up all nice and shiny for you. I'm not sure what it is. An energy. It's an energy. It's an energy that now wants you. Your energy has lined up with something you once manifested. It feels old. It feels like a while ago. Maybe even something when you were a kid. Happens all the time. We get stuff that we manifested when we were a kid, when we're grown-ups later in life. You know, things we never had. You'll see it play out in the 3D just to take the hocus pocus out of it. Somebody starts doing real well. They never had such X thing as a child, so they go and they buy it. You know, it's a bit of that. Same thing. It's the universe is the energy was right. It popped in. You can do it. You do it. It's all energy, right? Same thing. This feels pretty old. This feels like something you wanted some time ago. It's showing up, and it's nice. It's in pretty good shape. It's clean. It's good. If it's a person, they definitely got the epilady out. I'll tell you that. All right. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. That should be interesting. These two do not get along. This guy thinks she's superficial, and she's afraid of him because, well, she loves him because he's got a lot of money, but also, you know, this guy's a human lie detector. All right. I don't know. He doesn't like that she spends too much of that money. Is what I mean by that. Pisces, position 12. I don't know. 5 of Swords. See what I'm saying? It's read with these two energies. I have to talk out the energy, otherwise I don't know what it all means. You might meet someone new. I know that sounds more like an action card or not. Somebody regrets how they treated you. Okay, if I'm to take what somebody's thinking and feeling, they regret how they treated you, but they feel like they had to do what they had to do at that time. So while they're okay with it because it's what I had to do, right? They regret it a lot. And it's left them with a bit of a sour taste. It's left them, this is actually feedbacking off of this guilt quite a bit. It's left them with a little bit of guilt. I suspect this energy might show back up. People are very most people, I always tell you, don't be like most people. Most people are very selfish and short-sighted. They're very self-focused and short-sighted. The moment they start to feel guilt, they want to shift that blame onto somebody else. They want to get rid of it. They don't want to feel anything that makes them have to look at themselves and see, oh, I may have made a mistake. Because narcissism is rampant, okay, out there, especially on the DM side, right? We call them the Burger Kings for a fucking reason. That said, the fact that I'm picking up this guilt is what tells me this person might actually show back up. Because they want to try to make it better, but it's not to make you feel better, it's to make them feel better. I just want to be clear about that. Okay? All right. Let's grab the light seer. And let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's have the universe add all this up. Okay? Add it up, universe. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, man. These cards are jumping today. What the hell? All right. Let's see where we go here. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. It'll be crossing the center card. I pull Page of Cups, 7 of Wands, Hangman. What's underneath that? The Hermit. Everybody's got somebody attached to them that's disappointed about something they did, disappointed in themselves, hung up on some kind of bullshit, whatever it is. This person here walking away all pouty, I'm done with Steve Love Terrell's Capricorn position person. I'm done. You were prickly to me. You know, this kind of thing. The only thing is you guys got the best card on the table. You showed up here in position 11. Don't worry about Aquarius. I'm not your fucking astrologer. You showed up here in slice number 11 of the pie with the best card on the table. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, it certainly wasn't that one. I mean, you showed up here too, some of you. But somebody plotting against you to take over coffee rights at your company or something. I don't know. Everybody's person's got something like that, like what I just described. They're not doing anything about it, right? They're not. They're just, right now, they're just sitting with it, okay? Sitting with it. I think this is extremely temporary. I'm going to pull 2 more cards off of that. Judgment and the Ace of Cups. It is extremely temporary. Why? Because it's judgment. Judgment, I always say God, source, the universe, or judgment doesn't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. Judgment forces an action, generally speaking. As a card, as an energy, it forces an action. You don't say no to God, right? God, source, the universe says you need to do this. No, I'm not going to do that. What? You know, it's not going to happen. This is a very powerful energy here. This is a very powerful motivator. Love is becoming, especially as Jupiter changes signs in a little bit, you know, about a month from now, it changes into the sign of Cancer, the theme energy of this cycle. Love will be in the air. Love is becoming even more powerful than it normally is. It's already the most powerful force in the universe. It's about oh, love, the powerful energy of the universe for sure. It's about to become even more powerful. So again, this is forcing an action. So I think this is temporary, but let them sit with the disappointment for a little while. Let them feel safe at a little bit of a distance. We'll see what actions they're going to take tomorrow in the coming week. I wouldn't discount it. I wouldn't say that no action will be taken in the coming week. It's possible. You know, I'm not a time lord, but you know, it might happen next week or this week or the week after. But judgment being here is very encouraging. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.